Chilling in the garden where the green leaves grow. Catch a vibe so smooth, feel the peace overflow. From the mountains to the sea, take a token, feel free. In the Cannabis Network, that's where happiness be. Blazing trails with friends, dancing in the twilight. Smoke rings right high under the pale moonlight. Every puff a new story, feel the world align. In the Cannabis Network, let your spirit shine. Come on, join the crew where the good times flow. In the Cannabis Network, we all take it slow. Feel the rhythm of the beat, feel the love and glow. In the Cannabis Network, let your worries go. From the desert to the snow, we light up the days. Laughing in the moment, letting stress fade away. Cannabis Connect, the bonds we create. In the Cannabis Network, we elevate. Leaves of green bring scenes serene. Life becomes a colorful dream. Inhale the peace, exhale the strife. Cannabis Network, give me life. Come on, join the crew where the good times flow. In the Cannabis Network, we all take it slow. Feel the rhythm of the beat, feel the love and glow. In the Cannabis Network, let your worries go.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
That is one catchy tune.
It is a catchy tune.
What's going
So
on, man?
I'm hiding outside.
It's been a while. Renee has come and gone.
Well, we were here. You were in the mountains getting some shiny.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Had a good time. I'm still recuperating.
So how much did you get?
Well, we went up there. The Gold Mountain the Green Mountain Gold Trap worked rather well. I was surprised. I got to use that, and they each got to find some. You know, I showed them. It was very, very. It was fly poop, really minute stuff, dust. But I showed them where it was in the pan. We found a couple pieces, got a couple of pieces panned out of the cons from the the Green Mountain Gold Trap, and I split it up for them. It wasn't enough to weigh, but it was enough to see, Yeah. And then I brought a quarter-ounce pay dirt bag just in case I had to show them what gold looked like in the bottom of the pan,
Quarter ounce, damn big banger.
Yeah, no doubt.
Quarter gram.
Oh, I was getting ready to say, damn, I hear you, Joe.
A quarter gram. So I
Holy shit, Scrooge McDuck, you up there
No
jing
doubt.
jangling or what?
That's it, $700 bag of damn pay dirt. I hear you,
right.
Joe.
No, but I panned that out and I put it in, I threw it all in the weigh up thing, and then I split it up into two little vials, so they each got to go home with a little bit of gold. So,
Yeah.
But they had a good time. It was, it was more of a reunion, and they had some interest in it. They had a good time, a great time. We're going to do it again, hopefully soon.
Now, are they prospectors, Joe, or was that their first
No,
time?
this is the first time. It was the first time they were out.
That's
Yeah, he broke their golden cherries.
Yeah,
Nice.
but that's why I'm glad they found gold.
Yep.
What's up,
I
Jackson? How's it going?
I can't tell you how many times I went prospecting before I actually seen gold.
Yeah.
Lots and lots and lots and lots of times before I
Oh,
actually
yeah.
seen gold.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting to find some gold. I wasn't expecting it to be that very fine. It was flour gold. It was very hard. For their first time panning, it was hard for them to see it. Any colors in the pan,
We were playing with some dust. Jessica's down there chopping up some vegetables and shit. She's making dinner.
That's good. Oh, so
Healthy
what else
dinner
is going
hunt.
on? What's been going on over here while I was away? The plane crashes and wars starting and
You
protests all
know.
across the country. Everything's happening over here.
A whole bunch of crazy shit. Joe.
Oh, here you go. So Fish and Gold that can't make it tonight. He's playing with the grandbabies. So
Oh,
I thought you were deep sea fishing, but he's playing with grandbabies.
oh man,
That's better.
he's just telling you that he's playing with grandbaby. He's out there on the charter boat.
And then Renee was here, but she's got a procedure coming up, and she had an epidural done, so she's already in the nappy nap zone.
I wish her the best of luck on her procedure.
I was telling Kyle before that I got to tell you what I changed my routine here, man.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You watching
For an
this?
old guy to change his routine.
No, remember I was telling you when I was playing with the gummies that I got the 10
Yeah.
milligrams and
Yeah, your gummy routine did change. I seen that.
it's not quite enough. The 10 milligrams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that per gummy?
it's they come in strips, and each strip is 100 milligrams. So and then it shows you can cut off 10 milligrams at a time. It gives you a little scale, you know?
Yep.
But
Are
I
you
I think I did about 100 milligram strip this afternoon. It was good. I'm still feeling fine from it, you know.
still able to function?
Oh yeah. In fact, I grilled the hamburgers out there on the grill,
Yeah.
So you're chilling and grilling.
chilling and grilling.
Yeah, last week, Joe, my girl brought home a bag of gummies from the store, and they know I'm
Keep
in
digging.
the CA business, so they gave her a sample bag that they couldn't
Uh-oh.
sell out of the store. And my girl gave them to me. She's like, "Hey, are these legit?" And I looked at them. I didn't pay no attention to the milligram. Well, I reached in the bag and grabbed me a gummy, and two of them were stuck together. I went to stick them both in my mouth, and I was like, I'll do one since it's a new bag. I've not tried these yet. So I just ate the one gummy. All of a sudden, I hear her screaming from the room, like across the room. She's like, "Did you just take that whole gummy?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I just ate one." She said, "Honey, those are 500 milligrams a piece."
Holy crap!
She's like, "Nice seeing you tonight." And it was pretty gnarly. Once I got past the spinning, really, really desire to go get in the bed stage. Oh, I was messed up. They
Wow.
had me right. That damn 500 milligrams. That Death Star put it on me.
Damn, nice.
But it wasn't like bad, you know what I mean? It didn't make me sick. It didn't make me so. It didn't give me the spins to where I was literally unable to, to keep from getting sick and have to go to bed because it was just too much, as has happened before, off of less milligrams. So, but they were pretty badass.
Yeah,
Those things were
yeah.
powerful.
What you
And
cooking?
I'm a smoker.
So-
I do more smoking than I do
Oh,
anything.
the hello first. Huh?
Well, that's what we were.
No, it doesn't look like
I had to go get some
Okay,
shorts for the summertime because I can't fit into nothing. I don't know what happened. I gained too
So Joe was this slim. When I met Joe about
We're running.
2.5, 3, was almost 4 years ago now. Joe had this narrow waist. He was about a 32-30. Just
34.
his 34, 30. His belly was just small. Now he's got this fucking like keg for a fucking gut. Like this motherfucker does nothing but snack. Like all of a sudden you'll hear crunch, 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 crunch.
Tell him, Joe, every
Crunch.
good tool needs a good shed.
I
It's like,
haven't
what's
been
going
eating-
on?
I haven't been getting no pretzels or nothing lately. I've been eating gummies. Is all I've been doing.
weed gummies, and then you forget. You get a snack. You get another snack.
Well, then you
You
get
get
the
another
munch.
snack. But no, so I broke my phone. My yeah, that I use for filming and my phone. I'm on my iPad, which is a tablet.
Oh yeah.
It's like 700 and I think $750 to replace my phone. So that's gonna be a nice dent in the old pocket next month.
How'd you break your phone?
Well, Kyle, remember the snake on the? It started almost 2 years ago when I
Don't
got
you
the
have
phone.
insurance?
No, I did not get insurance on the phone with when it was not my. I was there, Joe. Don't judge me.
I'm not. No, I'm just shaking my head. I thought there was a fly on my nose.
Yeah, I wasn't the one in charge of the original plan. Remember that?
Oh,
Get you
all
one of them
right.
consumer cellular phones for the old people,
Yeah.
one of them
Yeah.
geriatrics phones.
So I was filming the snake on top of this fucking golf cart when I was standing on the trailer hitch, and like when you're watching the snake come at the phone, I dropped that motherfucker. All right, that was like day 3 of having the phone, and I broke it right there. It's
Well, way to
finally
go,
stopped
Jericho.
working. It's finally stopped working almost 3 years later, 2.5, 3 years later.
That's got to speak for something that it's been messed up that long and it made it for this long. So
You had it for
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah. Well, you've seen it. It's that phone I used all that time. All these times we got together, the one with the broken screen.
You know.
The one you said, how the hell can you see with that cracked ass screen like that? Listen,
Oh.
it takes good pitches.
hey, that's all that matters. As long as it's good for something.
It ain't no more. Can't even turn it on. I got to hook it up to the computer. Hopefully, I can get everything off of it. I was hoping DB was going to make it on tonight.
That's still pretty early.
No one's been going live lately. I don't know.
Well, I went live last 2 times I was supposed. Well, I missed Tuesday night. Who was driving?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which that worked out good. My lady is pet sitting for her boss lady, and she lives out here on the lake.
Jessica was muted. I don't know why she was muted.
Well, I don't know. Probably because I'm fucking cooking and like
Jess, what are you cooking over there?
I'm cooking me some like bona fide specialized ramen, like the whole fucking ginger, onion, garlic, fucking
Ginger
Eggs.
and onions?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's cooking like super
mushroom.
ramen. She's gonna show us what they look like on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She says that's what you think. I ain't even gonna get mine. There's so many lightning bugs coming out.
Yep, that time of the year.
So we've been door dashing, Joe.
Oh yeah. How's
Yeah.
that working out?
Not
So
too bad.
it's not too bad. We get to spend time together, listening to music, learning a new city. Sometimes it does send you in weird places. That's all I'm going to say about that.
DB
Speaking
has
of, there's Miss DB.
What's up, DB? See, I'm gonna tell you what. I got a friend of mine. She door dashes, and she gets it in. I mean, she flat out.
Oh,
She
if
flat
you're
out
not
kills
lazy,
it.
if you want to go out and chase the paper, that's
Yep.
what's nice. It's hustle life. If
Yep.
you're not lazy and you want to go out there and you want to chase the paper, you want to chase the dollar, you want to chase the dream, You can make $200-300 a night.
Yep.
Door dashing, Uber Eats, Spark, Ubering, but that means you got to deal with people. Now, granted, every time she gets out the car, I ask her, "You got your knife on you?" And
No.
and she usually doesn't have her motherfucking knife on her. I'm like, "You got your knife on you?" Because
No.
she'll be walking up to some of these places, and listen, there's motherfucking creepy, weird motherfucking people out there,
Chris Lee in
and
the house.
she'll be going up to deliver this shit and taking a picture of it on somebody's porch, and she's a pretty girl. Somebody will try to snatch her, and then I have to get
The
out the
fuck you
car.
say?
Shut the fuck up,
Is that
and
all you
somebody
do? Is you leave it on the porch?
and take a
Yep.
picture of it
Yep.
Why don't you deliver it to the people and
because they don't want to see you. They don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's
They
why
don't
they
want
got the
that.
dash.
Yep, they don't want to talk to no fucking strangers. They want that motherfucking shit left on the porch so you can leave and they can open the door and get it with. And it's perfect for people like DB that don't want to deal with nobody. Come drop my food off and get the fuck off my porch so I can get my shit, and
Really?
Hell off
you can
my
go on
property.
about your day. Yep, get the hell off my property.
Yep.
Yep, like she's gone grocery shopping for motherfuckers, done a whole goddamn grocery list. Like she filled the goddamn van with groceries and then took them to the dude's house and dropped that shit off on his porch. Bags and bags and bags of shit. And left that shit out and took a picture. I was talking about yesterday, I was like, make a fucking design in the people's yards with the fucking groceries and then fucking take a picture of that shit and leave that shit because all of the stuff they order, it's insane.
Well, how do you get paid for it?
By each order, like you click on it, say a 5-minute order where you gotta run to Taco Bell, grab some fucking tacos, go 2 blocks literally because these people are fucking lazy. Put the money, switch it out the tacos or whatever, and you get the money. It's like
Instant.
$6-7 for 5 minutes of work.
Yep.
You buy it with
Plus
your
tip.
money?
Nope. It's on the app.
All on
They
the
already
app.
prepay it.
Yeah, they
They
prepay
prepay
for
it.
it. When you
They order it
accept
from the restaurant prepaid.
Yeah, when you accept the order to take it, and then when you take your picture of it delivered, after you've delivered it and you take the picture and everything goes through, I guess it pretty much goes to your account that you have
Yep.
set up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a friend that does it. She goes out in the morning and then she goes out in the evening, and this lady will make $500, $600, $700 a day doing it.
Yep.
I've seen it. She showed me, but she is out first thing in the morning, like 5:30 in the morning, and she'll usually stop right there just after lunch, and she'll go out and run a couple, 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours after dinner at dinner time.
Nap in between.
Yeah, she gets it in. She kills it.
So how much do you get for each delivery? Is it dependent upon
It depends on the delivery,
Yeah,
mileage,
how far you gotta
and
go. And cost of the order.
Yeah. And then if you're lucky, you can double up on orders, so then you can get in the same location without having
Yes.
to waste a whole bunch of gas.
we were at fucking one store, and then she got a thing to double up to go across the street to get some shit, and then they were like basically less than 3 blocks apart, the drop offs, and she made fucking $18 for 3 blocks.
Yeah.
It was some badass shit. Like, Jessica ain't no slouch, I'll tell you that, Joe. She's out there busting her ass. We got the mobile internet in the car. I'm editing videos, riding shotgun with the shotgun in case there's some weirdos. So they do have an option where you can use your own cash and do cash on delivery. And I'm like, turn that shit off because I know of someone personally that got robbed.
Yeah.
Yep.
What now? Now let me ask you. What was I going to ask you?
Damn it, 100
How do you
milligram
know?
gummies.
how do you know that somebody is ordering McDonald's or they're
It
ordering?
tells you.
The app tells you.
Tells you where to go, what to pick up. It's all their food's already ordered, like right there, ready to go.
Now, what if nobody doesn't want to go pick that one up?
Oh, somebody's gonna pick it up because they want that $6.
Oh yeah.
They want that money.
See,
Like
my friend,
it's within seconds. Them orders are like it'll pop up on the screen, and she's
Yeah.
got seconds to click accept, or that motherfucker disappears.
Wow.
actually, there's a bunch of people been talking about that over the last 2 weeks. The amount of people that are doing Uber Eats and DoorDash now, and I guess it's starting to cut into everybody who's been doing it that was making a bunch of money doing it, and now there's a lot more people trying to do it. So they're obviously, having to compete a lot more. So
Shit. That's how we got from Wisconsin to here.
yeah,
That's
Let
what
me
paid
let
for
me
the
let me
gas
ask you this.
and the trip.
Say if I order something from McDonald's and it's going to cost if I walked in there and ordered it was $20.
Yep,
How much is it going to cost me?
30 to 35.
30 to
30?
35.
You get that much of a
So DoorDash
Maybe.
gets a cut, plus the driver gets a cut.
so you're talking $15 over. That's almost double the price.
Yeah,
Really?
but if you
Yep.
thought about if you had to drive there, the amount of gas you would spend to drive to the McDonald's, the amount of time that you have in doing that. It's the convenience factor. That
I think it's a lazy factor.
hell yeah, it's a
Mm.
lazy factor.
People
That
don't
is.
want
That too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
it
see
is
it in
most
the
definitely that.
wintertime. You don't want to get dressed. You're in your fucking
All right, yesterday, bam, perfect.
jammies.
Huge thunderstorm. Last night, huge thunderstorm here. It was a bonus $2 per order.
Oh yeah.
We ended up over an hour and a half away because it just kept going. And then it got to be there was no power where we were getting pushed to. And she's like, we gotta, get back this way. The next order is like we're hoping there's a fuck because we had to take a picture. The store's closed where people were ordering from. Like, the DoorDash don't know there's no power. They're just accepting orders, so like she still gets half the money because we drove there. But then she's got to drive, so she ended up taking one closer or this way, back towards this way or whatever.
I
And there
feel
was
like
more
the lady
power.
that I know, I feel like she does her best off of like food orders, like going and picking up people's groceries from like Walmart where they call their
Yep,
order in.
that's
Because their
what.
order's so high for as far as the price of their total purchase of groceries, and then that's kind of how they'll use to adjust what they do. Yeah, and next thing you know, she's getting 26, 30, 35 bucks.
40.
Yeah, $40, and then when she gets there and drops them off, most of the time it's almost always the same people, so they'll come out and hand her another $20 bill out there on the driveway. So she'll end
Yep.
up with $20 cash and then 35 to $40 from DoorDash. So she gets it in, like, but she is a hustler. That lady don't stop.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, tomorrow night is guaranteed 20 an hour or some shit.
Is now when DoorDash pays you, that's taxable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
It's 1090.
taxable. It's
It's 1090.
1099.
Yeah, they got a 1099. So all their maintenance, all their wear and tear on the car, she can write all that off. Technically, if you know you run it just like a business, so you can
Yeah.
write most of your expenses off.
Clothes,
But you better be.
phone.
Yeah, you better be, because they eat you up on the taxes at the end of the year.
Interesting. I guess the food delivery business. I used to be when I was in high school. I delivered drugs, is what I did.
Yeah, he did.
I worked for a drugstore.
Oh, I was going to
um,
say me too, Joe. Well,
Really?
except for I wasn't doing no 1099 either.
we have DB, but no, not all the time.
Oh, damn, Joe. Joe, that's why you're here, right there. That's why the fuck you're here, Joe.
Oh, it's not because he's handsome.
Not to me. Maybe to you ladies, but no offense, Joe, I was not that way. Pretty normal where I come from.
Oh, having fun. That's all. Having fun.
That's right. That's good to have you back this week.
Oh,
Glad you had a good time, you and your buddies.
oh, there's the cook. Oh,
Glad y'all found some damn shiny up there. Even
what's
if it
that?
was flour. I'm glad you found some gold up there.
Yeah.
You know, even if it was flour gold, shit. You know, finding something's better than nothing.
Well, there's. I got to do a little bit more research on up there because
I told you where to go.
we found out. Well, we went to places where we found gold, but supposedly there's. Remember what we did, me, you, and Rock Butcher about Virginia.
Yeah.
I would love to do that up there because there's a ridge line. You got to be on the east side of this ridge line in order to find gold. There's none on the west side. The way the plates moved,
Yeah.
the gold went on this side instead of this side.
Yeah.
For some, I'd like to see the plate movement over the. We did it with Rock Butcher one time down there in Virginia. I don't know who had. What did he have the software for that or something or what?
No, it's online.
Yeah, but
Would
we
you
were
just
able to see all
follow the
kinds
map,
of stuff.
Jericho? Jericho, was you just looking at the map?
Yeah.
What map? Can we do it to get up there in
Gold and silver
Vermont?
map. There's a map that shows you every location that they found gold
Yeah,
or
but this
silver, and in mine too.
this guy over here won't. He don't want to share it with me. He don't want to share it with me.
I gave him the damn map. It's mine dot. I gave him the fucking map. I gave him the fucking map 40 times.
I mean, he's kind of getting a little bit like you know how like when you call somebody out and they get mad about it, you like pretty much know they've been trying to sit on that shit like they're precious or something.
Minedap.org.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
Rock
they-
Butcher gave it to him. I gave it to him. He's got it bookmarked. I guarantee you this old motherfucker's got it bookmarked. In his fucking on his thing is right now it's bookmarked.
I think I got it. I might have it written down on one of my papers here. I jot things down.
Just might not have made it to that paper. To do
Your
that.
I got your
Thank you.
I got your name and number on this paper here.
I got lots of those
Love you.
papers from my grandparents, Joe. My grandpa had doodles everywhere, and I just put them all in a spot and kept them. And it's like
I do
little
that
notes
all the
and-
time. I
little-
jot
little-
things down all the time, and
Yeah,
I
little notes and
lose
shit
them.
that he did when he was still alive.
That
That
reminds
shit,
me.
it's
I
just
gotta
cool to read.
find.
It's cool to read stuff that he wrote down. You know, notes to himself, notes to Mama, notes to the rest of us.
Yeah, we saw Travis's short, DB. Joe and I were just discussing that.
Here we go.
I
Here
think
we
that
go.
might have been. What's up? Oh, Rob, what's up, buddy?
That's what I got to do tomorrow. I got to clean this place up. I think I got. I don't know what I got. I'm missing money over here. Is Joe still using post-it notes? Yeah. Actually,
Hell yeah.
I'm
I still
using
use
post-it notes
notes.
that don't have the sticky stuff on it. Just any piece of paper that's laying around.
Envelope.
Envelopes. I got a bunch of
Envelopes.
envelopes
Yep.
I've been writing on lately.
My grandpa, I got a bunch of those with grandpa's notes and shit. And I do the same shit now. I'll grab an envelope, write shit on the back, and leave it out for my girl.
Well, every once in a while, I'll gather all the envelopes or all the scraps of paper, and then I'll transcribe anything that's important to where it's supposed to be. You know, like I'll put your name and your phone number in the phone book where it belongs, instead of on the back of an envelope.
You should put them in a box, Joe. Your kids will probably want those one day.
I got too many boxes full of crap that's laying around to begin. I ain't gonna start another one.
Okay. I mean, you do it your way, but I know I got a box in here, envelopes from my, envelopes, little doodle pieces of paper and shit. That was my grandpa's, and you couldn't buy that box from me for $1 million fucking dollars.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I mean it's notes, I mean it was from him, I mean you don't have, just little shit sometimes means a lot like that to somebody. That's why I said it. If you had a kid like me that'd be like, would sit there one day and go through that box and see all these doodles and shit and all these little random notes and thoughts and everything else that you wrote down. To you, it's nothing, but to them, it's the insight into how your brain works. Who you
Well,
are.
I write stuff down, and then I don't even know what when I go back and look at it, I don't even know what it is.
That's all right. They don't need to know that. I have the same thing happen to me at 45, at 46, Joe. So don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Quite often, matter of factly.
More than I like to admit, probably. The best is when you leave something at home. You turn around, you come back to the house. Then you go back out, you get something. But you go out, you get back in the car, you start down the road, and then you realize that the thing that you turned around to go back and get, you have once again forgotten.
Oh no, the best one is you left something else and forgot that other shits too.
That or if you're talking on your telephone and you turn around and go back to the house because you had this thought that you had forgotten your telephone, even though you're talking to it, it's stuck to your ear. Guilty.
I've lost my glasses. Had them on my hat.
Then they're somewhere right next
yeah.
to you.
Yeah, or they're on my face.
I've had that with my sunglasses to be up on my hat.
No, I do throw my wallet away.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, I left it at the grocery store. On the shelf at the grocery store.
Did you get it back?
Yeah.
Did you have to go there and get it, or?
Yep.
And it was still sitting there. Nobody took it.
Yep. So I went through the list of what was I shopping for.
How's dinner?
Hot
Good.
and good.
Healthy?
Healthy.
Ish?
Oh, it's healthy.
I didn't use the ramen noodle soup that comes in the mackerel ramen. I used actual beef pot roast.
Look at that. She's got beautiful hair, man. I never knew that.
She's just starting to braid in new braids today.
Don't be saying shit like that. Hey.
I wish I had. I used to have beautiful hair too. Man.
Supper. Jared said you guys
No,
already
now
ate
here
it.
comes 30 kids.
Yeah.
I still
Here's
got
30.
mine.
Here comes 30 kids.
Can you mute me,
Here
Jared?
comes 30 kids. What, does school bus break down out in front?
What is she in the kitchen?
She's in the kitchen. Here comes all the kids.
Oh. How many kids are there?
Steve's, Crystal's, the neighbors, ours. Like all the kids from the neighborhood just came running into the house.
How many does
That's it.
Steve got?
Two.
And how many does Crystal got?
That's including, well, I guess one.
What?
Crystal's
two
got a
total.
daughter. But yeah, Steve's got adult children too, but they're not there.
How old is Steve?
42.
What do you have kids when he was 19?
Probably.
Possibly.
You ask a lot of fucking questions there, Grandpa.
I'm just trying to, get the perception of what's going
He's
on.
trying
here.
to figure it out. You ever talking about Steve's got 30 kids? Hell, that's a good thing that all the kids want to be there. At least they ain't out getting in trouble somewhere. If they're there, hopefully they're not getting in too much fucking trouble.
Yeah, there was a trampoline in the back, but that got exploded or something.
Keep them kids close.
They're safe here.
That's right. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with them. And they ain't
DB.
Gonna they ain't gonna fuck up too much shit.
DB says that sound is an old lady's nightmare. Jericho is hiding in a van.
Hey, that's the beauty of not having children, Jericho. You can walk the fuck away and be like, "That's on y'all." I ain't
My name's Bennett, and I ain't in it,
I ain't in
motherfucker.
it. That's it.
Hey,
Up until 41 years old, man, I got to handle it that same way. I'd be at my friends' houses, their kids would be raising hell. I'm going outside to smoke. I'll see y'all. Y'all work that out. I'll be outside. My sister's kids, same way. Now I got one, so
well, I mean, I guess in what do you call that? In I don't know.
Cognito,
No, there's a fucking word.
there's lots of them.
Yeah, it's one of them hard words.
A word for what?
When you date a woman that has kids, you kind of have kids in something. So like Jessica has 3 kids. But I told Alex came in and he's asked for Gatorade yesterday, and he's like asking for like lots of Gatorades, and I'm like, listen, motherfucker, we ain't giving Gatorades to all the kids at the park. I'm like, check it out, because Steve's got two girls here. Yeah, they can have some Gatorade action because it's hot out.
The rest of you get water.
And the rest of the neighborhood kids, there's a fountain at the park. It's called a bubbler. You push the thing and water comes out. They can stick their lips up to it and get a drink. That's gross. I don't give a fuck. I don't breed them. I don't feed them.
That's where you get a 5-gallon bucket, fill it up with water, and hand them a thing of Solo cups and be like, here you go.
We used to drink out of the hose, man.
Hell yeah. Me and Jericho are part of that generation too, Jericho. Joey, we were at the tail end of that shit. That was how we did.
She's like, here, take them some Sprite. Get these Sprites out of here. Gatorade's expensive. I'm like, whatever. We need room in the cooler.
Give water bottles.
Homo Rob says my name is Bennett. I've been all up in it my whole life. DB says I love being home alone almost all the time. There's too much world out there.
Right? Me and the wife, we were driving home, and she was saying, "Man, I wish it could go back to the years when it was simple, when things was simple. Everything is so complicated these days, man.
It is, Joe.
All of well, maybe we were, maybe you just didn't pay attention to what was going on in the world. But it seems like today
you didn't have to.
this friggin' world is going to implode."
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. When we were on the river camping, I didn't have cell service. The world was a beautiful place. And
Yeah.
nothing fucking mattered.
I
Like
was up.
I didn't give a fuck.
I was up there in Vermont on the river, relaxing. We took we stopped off at the post office and everything like that, having a great time, having with my friends from years ago. Until I called my wife at home, and she told me that the plane crashed, the war started in with Egypt and Iran, that every city in the country is protesting. And even when I was driving home through these little itty bitty towns in Vermont, there was protests going on. I was beeping the horn, everybody gets yay. But all these little towns, these itty bitty towns I was driving through, they were all protesting. I didn't even know what no kings was meant.
I didn't know what the fuck they. Hey, we pull up to the fucking, like, we're driving through.
Same
She's like,
fucking
what the
problem,
fuck's
dude.
going on? Like, yeah, we're like, what the fuck's going on? We come out of the swamp, like, we're like, what the fuck? There's this bitch dressed like a terrorist. I got it on video.
Oh,
I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, all kinds
And
of
she's like, they got all kinds of different fucking themes. This is the most hobgoblin fucking hobnobbed fucking whack job fucking protest. And then I just yelled, "Long live Trump!" They didn't like that.
he has to
Pissed them right off.
Oh yeah.
He has
Hey,
to
and, you know,
certify.
I got plenty of my buddies that are straight Democrats, and I mean, I don't care what your political preference. That's none of my business. I don't dislike or like anybody because of what side they bat on. Because honestly, I tell people I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent, and I vote based on policy. That's it. Whoever, I mean, they got good people on both sides. It's just whether or not who's pulling the strings.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem. You can't.
And the wrong people are generally pulling strings.
You can't elect. You can, like in your little area, you can't elect a congressman to go, or a senator who's going to represent you, a brand new, what do they call them? A brand new senator, first time senator.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. You go ahead.
A newbie. He's a newbie going to the Senate. So you elect this guy from your area. He cannot represent you because he's told by the Mitch McConnells over there that if you don't do what I tell you to do,
and
you
the
ain't
George
gonna have a
Soros
job no more.
Yeah. All the big dicks on both sides pull them strings. You're
It's
either going to play
ridiculous.
ball you're either going to play ball or you're gone.
Yeah, or else you ain't got a job.
Because if it was that damn easy, most all of the problems would have been solved already. It's just like here in North Carolina. For the last 10 years, they've had like a 67% vote for medical marijuana to be legalized.
Yeah.
For over 10 years, they've been letting us vote on it, but they won't do anything about it. Like, why even let us vote on it if you're not going to listen? The people of North Carolina have spoken. We want this. Why have y'all not done your jobs for us to have this? That's politics in a nutshell, right there.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody can vote on something. Everybody can have the majority, and they'll do it when they're damn ready. If they're not ready, tough shit. It sucks. It's just like in Virginia. Virginia got legalized. They were supposed to let them open up shops. Republicans took back over the House, Youngkin, and he screeched everything to a fucking halt. And
Wisconsin.
still to this day, there's no fucking legal. You're legally allowed to have it, legally allowed to grow your own, but there's nowhere for you to legally buy it.
Since 1973, in the state capital of Wisconsin, you can possess a quarter pound of weed. Since 1973, in the state capital of Wisconsin, you can legally possess a quarter pound of weed.
It's mind-boggling how.
Well, didn't they have? Wasn't there? What was the first city up in Michigan? There was a city known up in Michigan for having legal pot.
Ann Arbor, was it the Ann Arbor?
Ann Arbor. It may have been Ann Arbor. Yeah.
Yep.
DB should
A
know.
lot of good growers out of that area right there. I'm gonna tell you what, that's some of the a lot of fucking good growers come out of that area. And like down here in Virginia, there's Floyd, Virginia. They got one fucking sheriff in the whole county. One sheriff.
Yeah.
He does paperwork when he's called to do paperwork. You don't go up there fucking around.
The hash bash in Ann Arbor. Yeah, that way I remember that.
They're good damn people up there in that area, but you don't go up there fucking around. And I mean, it ain't no joke. Like, you'll turn on roads, and all of a sudden there'll be somebody behind you come out of nowhere, and they'll follow you. There's people watching everywhere up there. They know you're there. They know you're there when you come into their county. And it ain't the police that know. It's the citizens.
That's just like all them.
Much like Humboldt County was the same way. They didn't need no bunch of police. They didn't have no problems back in the day. What problems they did have, they dealt with amongst the community.
Is that the Steve chair? Oh yeah, look at that. Who's that?
What's going on, guys?
Look at that guy.
Jess is trying to say I have a big mouth.
She would know. She's got Jericho with her all the time.
That's fucking funny.
I got the munchies now.
I figured you
gotta
would
go
enjoy
find
that.
something to eat.
Eat you another one of them 100 milligram gummy slabs.
Yeah, eat another gummy.
Yeah.
It'll make me more hungry, won't it?
Kind of dark there, Jericho.
You might be so high you won't get up to eat.
It's quiet out here, though.
Where
I
you
wouldn't
at?
eat the whole. I wouldn't eat
Man.
the whole 100.
In the
Nah,
van.
I think I'd probably eat maybe 50.
just 50.
I like to go. You can always add more, but you can't take it back once you give it to it.
I know.
That's how I am with growing. Anytime I've ever grown cannabis, I can always add more. Slow and steady wins the race. You hear that, Steve?
Yep.
What you think about that?
Sometimes I don't like slow and steady.
I understand. How many plants have you burned up yet?
You want
How
to
many
get right to, sometimes you got to get right to the point.
Sometimes you do, but
How many what did I burn up?
I said, how many plants have you burned up yet? Like overdoing it?
None.
I think you're doing okay. If you ain't burning no plants up, then you ain't pushing the envelope. So that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You got to err on the side of caution. Hey, what do you usually have your EC at, like, or your ppms on your food? You up there between like the 600 to 800 range, or you getting up into the 1500 to 2000
I'm about to
range?
pull my app up.
You got probes in there to tell you what your I can't.
You can't read it. It won't show.
Right now it's 83.5 degrees in there, 46% humidity, and 2.1 kPa.
KPA,
BPD.
BPD. What's that mean?
It really needs to be around 1.5, but the humidifier ran out already.
You ain't got a ppm meter or a pH meter?
I do, but I haven't got it. I haven't been up there today. I've been out working. I haven't even had a chance to shower
He
yet.
just got home.
Alright.
Like he literally just walked in the door from by me.
Okay. I'll set it on the desk.
Y'all still been getting a bunch of rain up there, Steve?
Off and on.
You been able to stay caught up with your mowing?
For the most part. I've got a little bit that I'm behind on, but not too bad. Yeah, I picked up a couple bigger projects.
Those are always fun. If you got them big ones like that, you need to look into getting you one of them. It's a weed eater head that hooks on the side of your mower deck that flips down, not on your discharge side, but on the other side where it's blocked off. There's a weed eater head that you can put on that thing that'll flip down right there over the side of that deck, where you can do long runs. I mean, you could about do all your weed eating from that mower. Big projects, shit like that. If I did it again, I'd have a damn battery powered trimmer.
Now we were clearing fence line, underbrush off fence line.
Yeah, those things are kick ass for fences.
I've been instead of hauling it all off, I've got a big chipper. I've been just chipping it all up.
I'll be right back.
All right, Joe.
Potbelly's got to go get a snack.
Yeah, he does. They say he's got the munchies. Fuck off.
I've gotten so many compliments with my work. It's ridiculous now. I love it. I absolutely love it.
If you do good work for people, I went from 3 yards to 100 yards, like 98 yards in a matter of 2 years.
I've got around 20 right now. And this is really our first year actually pushing it, trying to do it.
If you do good work and you're not overpricing people, you do what you say you're going to do, you'll be amazed at shit. But I tell
Dude,
you what,
I had a guy, the fence line that I'm doing now, I bid 200 on it, which is taking a little bit longer because we've had equipment issues. But he come out, he said, "Man, whenever you get, I want to give you an extra $100 for the work that you're doing. You're doing a hell of a job." I've gotten $200 tips in the last week. One for working on a mower and one for fence line clearing.
I had to fix my neighbor's mower yesterday. I walked out to leave and he was out here messing with it in the yard, so I stepped over and asked him what he was doing. And hell, he had all kind of shit going on. He had to change the starter, the voltage regulator,
She knew she was having a hard time.
jump his battery,
Say it's close to home and keeping an eye on it. She goes up to the park where she fucking bleeds through
beat
it.
up back the trailer and knocked his damn bracket that shuts the gate for him. That beat that back straight for him. I told him, hell, if you want me to, I'll just jump on the mower, go ahead and mow for you too.
Oh, I don't understand why I can't get that to light. So what do you got planned for this wonderful weekend, Mr. Fire?
We're dog sitting.
Oh, so you ain't doing shit.
And like I said, my lady, she's dog sitting for her boss lady actually, which she's got a house out here on the lake, which is nice as shit. A kick ass damn dock and shit to go chill on and stuff. So we've been going out there the last couple of days, taking Caleb out there and letting him feed the fish and shit. Got some pretty good video of big ass damn catfish. I'd say probably a 8 to 10 pounder.
Nice.
A nice damn catfish. So, and then we got another one of her friends that she worked with. She's moving to the beach, so she's going down to sign for her place this weekend, and not taking her dog. So we're going to keep her dog for her, which looks like Toto from the Wizard of Oz. He was on. You seen him on the live? Was it last Thursday? It ran across back here behind me a couple times.
Yep.
It was sitting up here on my lap and shit. Cool ass dog. Does good with Caleb and everything. Sweet as he can be.
What you eating, Joe?
Pretzels?
Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Which one?
Cherry Garcia.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like the, I think it's like chocolate fudge brownie or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like chocolate ice cream with like gobs of damn brownie in it. It is the best shit ever.
It's got little cherries in it. It's got big cherries in it and little chocolate squares.
I don't really care too much for their thoughts on, you know, culture and political views, but damn, that makes some good fucking ice cream.
I didn't know they had a political agenda. I just eat their ice cream.
They're a very woke they're a very woke company, and that's cool. That's their choice. It's their business. I don't have to agree with their views on things to enjoy their product, and I do.
Oh shit!
I don't give a shit. I think everybody's entitled to think how they want to think.
All right, so
It's not my place to tell you.
we got to move a bunch of shit.
I don't want nobody telling me how to think, so I don't tell nobody how to think.
Here.
What are you doing in the dark up there?
Listen,
I'm scared.
don't
I'm
judge
scared
me.
to ask. Be careful with that, Joe. You know
Ooh.
you got-
Is that live cam? Live cam on your phone?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's live cam. The lights will be going out in probably about 30 seconds.
Well,
Look at his
12
bud
and 12
pop
now.
up.
I'm trying to figure out how to make it not hot in here.
Stay on the 12 and 12 now, Steve.
Yep. Yep, lights just went out.
I'll just roll the windows down.
Went to night vision.
Get your soup. Plenty to eat.
Joe, you
It's
look like
dark
you're
in here.
thoroughly enjoying that ice cream.
Speaking of which, it's dark in the camp.
oh yeah. I used to be able to eat the whole thing, but I can't no more.
Hey, Steve, we can't
Yeah.
figure out why the breaker keeps flipping or something.
Crystal fixed it earlier.
Well, what are you doing?
I need to unplug the compressor.
What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's the compressor.
If the air conditioner's on and the compressor kicks on at the same time, it'll trip the breaker every time.
Oh,
It's only wired up to 20 amp breakers. I've got 3 plugs on it, which compressors running on that same circuit.
How many amp service you got?
20, there's a bunch of 20 amp breakers. Well, 2 20 amp breakers in there.
No, the panel coming in. The power coming in. How many amps?
Oh fuck, I don't know. I've never tested it.
I mean, your circuit, whatever breaker you got, that's what's allowing for that to that circuit.
I know it's a new panel in there. My uncle is the one that put it in. New wiring. It's just when you got a compressor as tall as I am, damn near running off of it, and air conditioner running off of it. A 20 amp breaker's not going to push it.
You got it running off the same circuit, yeah.
Probably got a 50 or 100 amp, because your house is usually 100 to 200 amps.
I can't remember what size breaker panel that we went and got.
And you know what you got is what you got. So it sucks. You know, if you only got a 100 amp service, you know, you're only going to have maybe a 40 or 50 amp that you can break off towards, or else stuff's going to be going off in the house whenever everything's running in the building. So
No, that's a whole different breaker panel. I've got a breaker panel in the garage, and one in the house.
is it on the same meter though?
Yeah, on the same meter.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got,
so one
you know,
panel's running, it's a sub panel.
yeah, you got your service coming in, and then you got service running from that junction.
I want to say it's
Or
a
your
200 amp breaker on the main breaker panel.
200
Oh,
amp?
that's cool. Then you could have like 100 amps on that building. Yeah, that's
My
what you
house,
want.
when I bought it, was 100 amp. I got my friend to come in and put a 200 amp panel in.
Yeah. You want to have at least 200 on the house. And still, if you got a shop, the best thing you can ever do is just have them run a separate meter. That way you can have whatever power you need for that shop without having to take away from the house.
Yeah. But doing that, that's a whole separate power bill.
Yeah.
It's just, is it worth putting that power on that shop? That's the question. If I can get a 100 amp service or 200 amp service put on a shop for the right reason, that's worth it all day, every day.
Yeah, it ain't going to be much of a bill if you don't use it.
You're gonna spend it. Well, you're only gonna spend what you use. It ain't like that, you know. Yeah, it's gonna cost you to have the initial install, you know, to have them drop it down from the wire. But after that, the same amount of power that you would use, it don't matter whether it's coming from that meter or the meter off the house. It's the same price.
Yeah.
That's one thing growing taught me, was how to make watts worth money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got to do that.
I think we got
Watts should equal grams.
$800 for all of the wiring and everything for that garage.
You'll be glad you spent it, put it in there.
Landlord took it off our rent.
On your building?
Yeah.
Are you planning on leaving it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any upgrades that I do to the house, if I turn in the receipts to the landlord, she takes it off our rent.
Okay. I thought it was your building that you were going to take with you when you moved.
Hey, this is 2-car garage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You see my garage.
For some
Briefly.
reason, we smoked a lot of motherfucking ganja from the time me and Jericho left North Carolina till I made it home, pretty much. There was little sleep and copious amounts of smoking. Most of that trip was a blur.
It was a blast.
It was. I remember the White Castle. I remember the going past the Cincinnati Bengals stadium. Jericho drove good, so I don't remember any kind of
That's
crazy
too much.
crazy shit from the ride.
No, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's kind of cool, but when they start putting poofy shit on it, it's too much.
Jericho was a good pilot on that trip.
My shit's loading. I can't make it stop making noise.
If anything fucked up happened, I was so high I don't remember it,
Yeah, but I wanted to.
or I didn't notice it.
I'm at that part.
Well, I do, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute.
Oh, I forgot to. I'm pushing
Just put the fucking feather shit and all on it.
Shit, Scuba, when we showed up at your place at 2 in the morning, I think we smoked like 5 fucking, like 2 blunts and 3 joints or some shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
Good hit.
Hey, Jericho,
Yeah.
did you tell DB?
They tell DB what? About disco ball, Oster, whatever the fucking town is in Greenland.
Go, come here.
Whatever you said, yeah. Ah,
Oh,
tell me what? Tell me what?
Go.
You hold it. I ain't got nothing to hold it with.
Well, I lost that phone, and I'm trying to find it.
You lost the disco.
But DB, I'm gonna call you in a. Man, the light keeps going out. DB, I'm gonna call you in a little bit and tell you a funny tale.
Should be just about time for the park lights to go off of across the street.
All the lights are going out.
Yeah, that's about the time. They usually shut them off at 10.
What's that? 2 DB YouTube and DB? There's 2 of them.
Yep. But we got to get ready for work anyways, because we're gonna be working tonight.
When you going to work?
She's gonna do the third shift door dashing and get get $20 some an hour active dash time plus bonuses or whatever and tips.
I was getting ready to say, Jericho, what time you do on stage?
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Mr. Helicopter himself.
I hear as you get older, they throw you money to put your clothes back on. I don't
That's
know how
right.
that works, but
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna make that motherfucker hit the back of my.
tell them I'm here to work.
That's right. From the roll to the pole.
From the road to the pole.
I don't know. Vicky got
Yeah.
it.
I will be giving you a call from
Off to Lily.
well, you'll recognize the number. It's not my number because I lost that phone. But check out this outro. It's the normal one. We'll have a new one coming up here real soon with some funny shit on it.
Oh shit.
We do have a cannabis news and views, all about the Raw company. Raw papers are no longer allowed to be sold in the United States. They Raw is a bad company. They had a fake fucking charity. Raw Brands, fucking bogus company. I'm just gonna tell you, the federal lawsuit proves that Raw Brands has done a lot of bogus shit. I've got all the proof and documentation. State of Illinois, several companies in the state of Illinois filed a federal lawsuit against Raw Brands, HBI company. And Josh Hawks, you are a dirty, dirty doer. Fix your stuff, man. Pay the fucking $500 and some million. Get your company back. All right, here's the outro. Peace out. We'll see Cannabis News and Views on Tuesday.
No shit.
And Zigzags are awesome. I like Randy Wired. They're awesome. They got a road clip built in. Later, everybody. Have a good night.
Later, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Billy life, yeah, we fighting tonight. From the hood to the country, we're shining bright. Grinding and climbing, we're reaching for the sky. Hood Billy life, we're gonna fly. Born in the boondocks, and I wasn't a saint. Hung out under the stars, but I needed more than that. Hated where I came from, shit's changed so now I'm holding on to my roots, yet chasing my passion. I'm knocking on doors, made moves in the streets, chilling in the hood, hustling and grinding, searching for no good. Made mistakes, did my time, learned my lessons, now I'm wise. Striving for better, chasing my prize. Never giving up, even when times are tough. Cause now I'm on a mission, I'm gonna make it up. From the city lights to the country nights. A heart that's torn, but with a spirit that fights. A mix of cultures, a blend of styles. Hood Billy life, we're gonna make it loud. From the city lights to the country nights. A heart that's healed with a spirit that shines. Learning from mistakes, growing stronger. Hood Billy life, we're moving forward forever. Yo, born in the boondocks, and I wasn't a saint. Hung out under the stars. Born in the boondocks, and I wasn't a saint. Hung out under the stars, but I needed more than that. Hated where I came from, shit's changed though. Now I'm holding on to moves, yet chasing my roots, yet chasing my passion. I'm knocking on doors, made moves in the streets, chilling in the hood, hustling and grinding, searching for no good. Made mistakes, did my time, learned my lessons, now I'm wise. Striving for better, chasing my prize. Never giving up, even when times are tough. Cause now I'm on a mission, I'm gonna make it up. From the city lights to the country nights. A heart that's torn, but with a spirit that fights. A mix of cultures, a blend of styles. Hood Billy life, we're gonna make it loud. From the city lights to the country nights. A heart that's healed with a spirit that shines. Learning from mistakes, growing stronger. Hood Billy life, we're moving forward forever. Hood Billy life, we're moving forward forever. Hood Billy life, we're moving forward forever.